Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of DC Universe Online Dev Invasions Let's Play bi-weekly community live stream extraordinaire. Thanks for joining us. It's August 20th, 2021, if you're watching this in a replay. Today, you have me, Meps, with you, your community manager. You also have Oceans.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Your senior artist. And we are excited to be here. Really excited to be here. Later on in the stream, we are going to be on the Xbox server, where Oceans will be summoning bosses that may or may not murder players. Do you want to give us a quick rundown where you're at?
I am currently in the downtown Metropolis battle zone. You can get there through the Mogo or Ranks teleporters in your headquarters for now. Next update, it'll be easier to get to. But yeah, that's where I am. I'm hanging out with some baby faces waiting for y'all. So
Very cool. That's Xbox. So if you're on Xbox, go for it. We don't plan on switching servers, but you never know. We might. We are on Xbox. Okay, but we're going to kick the stream off finally with a preview of our new daily reward system called Dr. Fate's Daily Rewards. If you've been on the test server, you've probably seen Dr. Fate standing around here as the daily reward vendor, and you've probably seen some of the items on there. We have laid out a bit of the basics in our previous dev update, but we're going to go over all that, most of that at least, now, and show you what the whole UI works and make sure people can see and hopefully understand what's going on come episode 41's launch in just a little bit. All right. We will try to take questions, or I will try to take questions about the daily rewards at the end, likely, what we're going. But so here we go. As you can see, you can get to the daily rewards menu in a couple different ways, but the most easiest one is to be right over here in your Action F1 quick menu. You can go ahead and select that, and this is the UI. So, quick recap. The point is you log in every day, and in doing so, unlock the next day's rewards so that as you log in throughout a calendar month, you will get more cool stuff. And we'll go over kind of the details there in a moment, but that's the basic idea. Again, I want to remind people it's the calendar month. So when we launch in August, there'll be a little short abbreviated month, which won't make any sense to anybody, but that's fine. When September 1st rolls around, you'll see how kind of the real system works out and how a whole month-long cycle kind of works. It's probably familiar to a lot of people if you've seen different daily rewards or different battle pass type things at different games. This is quite similar in concept in a lot of ways. And as you can see, well, let me explain what you're looking at. This is the UI. I have set the time into the future so that it is easy to show off. I've set the time to be September 10th, which means that you'll see it says we have 20 days until reset, as in September 10th, September 30th, October 1st, 20 days. And you'll see that I have a bunch of things eligible to claim, but I have not claimed any of them. That's because I have logged in for 6 of the last 10 days in this hypothetical situation, but claimed none of my rewards. So I'm eligible for 6 of the rewards so far. And even though it's the 10th day, you can see we can click ahead to the next days. I'm not sure if Ocean's stream is loud for you guys, but it's loud for me, so I'm turning it down for a moment.
sorry.
Not your fault. You can see we can click forward to see the whole month, essentially. Or not, because the clicky went away. Well, that's unfortunate. We'll get to that in a moment. All right. Bug found. It's only been 20 seconds. Okay, so you'll see we have 2 tracks. These are important because free players are eligible for everything in the top track. You have to be a member to get everything in the bottom track. If you are a member, you also get all the things in the top track, so it's a double up. If you heard our announcement earlier on, our goal is to have about $20 worth of value For the free players, if they log in for about 20 of the however many days in the month, if it's the 30 or 31 or 28 days in the month, depending on what calendar month it is. I think that's a pretty reasonable goal for you. For members, obviously it's the same thing, you just have a lot more to claim. Instead of $20, the target is about $60 from your stuff from just your track. So if you're a member, you'll be claiming everything for free and everything for member, and you will get about $80 in rewards, or at least that's our goal, if you log in for about 20 days. Now, you're already asking, what does that mean if I miss a day? If you miss a day, it means that exactly what you see here, in that I've only logged in for 6 out of the 10 days in this month, so the 7th day is still locked. When I log in tomorrow, the 7th day will unlock, and I'll go from there. That means if I could show the last page of this month, which I cannot because that's a bug, you would see that once we get to day 22, there's kind of a standard set of rewards that are just the currency, which we'll talk about in a little bit. Most of the good stuff is front-loaded in these first 20 days. All right. Moving right along in this fancy new UI, you want to know that all of these rewards, with one exception, are account-bound, meaning whatever character you log into, you can claim it and then move it around to the other characters, or it's an account-bound currency, etc. The only exception there are source marks, which are a character-bound currency, so you're going to want to make sure you claim your source marks on the character you want to claim them on. Now there's a couple different steps. Obviously, logging in is what makes you eligible. Coming here to the page, you can select any individual item and claim that by itself, or you can click the claim, or you can click the claim all, depending on how many clicks you feel like taking. If you want to spread stuff out from your different different items to different characters, this is how you would do that. You just select the one. So for example, let me go ahead and do that. I want to get this, what is this? I want to get these soda colas on this character. So I'll click it. Now it shows claimed. If you can hear my sound effects, you heard the claim sound, or the enter inventory sound, and it is now in my inventory directly. And again, this is an account-bound item. So if, shoot, I'm on my dude, I want to be on my not dude character, you can just toss this in the shared bank and get that over like you could any other account-bound item. Jumping back into the rewards UI real quick. So that's how you do that. You'll see it's still claimed. If I just wanted to claim the day, or I guess I should say the day for the free rewards, I can do that. I wanted to claim the member rewards all in one go. Boom, got that, all good. If I wanted to claim everything at once, like, oh, it's been 6 days, I haven't claimed anything because I didn't bother to go to the screen for 6 days, which is totally fine. You can just go ahead and click claim all, and everything. And oh, look, I got a feat. That feat is not for using the daily rewards UI. That's for getting items on a brand new account. That'll be confusing for folks. All right, that is what we've got there. And you can see again, day 7 has not been claimed because it's locked. I'm not eligible for it, and neither have any of these other days either. All right, pause a moment. I'm going to glance at chat, and I'm also going to reset this scenario of fun. There we go. I've claimed nothing, and now I have 6 days eligible again. All right, glancing at chat. What have I missed? Are there any questions so far about this super basic outline? I will go over the actual individual rewards here in a moment. Save your questions for that. After 20 days, since I can't show it, it rolls over to you basically just receiving the currency, the 2 currencies, which again we'll talk about in a moment. You won't get any of these other rewards. And that's because we want you to feel like you logged in for an appropriate amount of time, like 20 out of 30 days. But then if you are a hardcore and log in every single day of the month, you still get a little bit of stuff. You cannot choose to switch up what rewards you want. That'll be set by us in this UI. It may change a little bit from month to month, although we kind of have this pattern that we're going to go with. The one exception to that is that on day 21 you get the special item for the month. Probably going to be a style most of the time, but could be like a orbital strike or something like that. And you get that just for free for getting to that 21st day. And that's it. And that's it after that. Here's the question I think everybody's going to ask. If a day is missed, will the next day unlock, or does it need to be consecutive? Right, so neither of those options are what happens. When you log in, if you miss a day, like I have done, I've logged in 6 out of 10 days, you will see that day 7 is missing. When I go and log in tomorrow, day 7 will appear. It won't be day 11 that appears, because it's the 11th day of the month. It will be the 7th day that appears because it's your 7th day logging in. I'll probably repeat that 4 or 5 more times this stream if that didn't make sense. Let me check some more questions. For those uninterested in daily rewards, Oceans is on the Xbox server and murdering people in very small picture-in-picture on your screen. We will jump over there in just a little bit. You cannot sell the special item. You do claim both free rewards and membership rewards if you are a member. It's not one or the other. If I miss day 5, will I be able to claim both days for day 6? No, we are counting the days you log in. So if you miss day 5, when we get to the end of the month, you will have 29 out of 30 days able to claim. If you miss 3 days, then you only have 27 out of 30, and so on. So you want to get to that day 21, and you do that by logging in for 21 days. You don't miss rewards, because when you log in, you get the next, or you don't miss a day's rewards. Like you don't miss day 7 if you don't log in on the 7th day. You just get day 7 on your 7th day of logging in, whether that's day 7 or day 10 or day 30. You do miss rewards if you don't log in enough and don't get to the later days of the month. So you want to log in 21 times to get that special reward. If the month ends and you have... okay, Carp is asking a question. Thanks, Carp. Carp is one of the key folks in doing UIs and whatnot in our game. Thanks for asking this question. If you have logged in for a bunch of days and have not come to the screen to claim your rewards, you will automatically be granted those rewards when the month ends. So, alright, I've logged in for 6 days, I haven't claimed anything, I go on vacation, I come back on October 1st, these won't show in the window anymore, it'll roll over to the October set of rewards, but the first character you log in with will be granted all of those rewards that you have unclaimed. So if you're eligible for a reward, there's no way for you to miss it. You probably want to come to the screen, see what's happening, and claim the rewards on the characters you want as you go throughout the month, but you do not have to. It will happen whether or not you want it to or not. All right, looking for a couple more questions here, and then we'll get back to the other things I want to show you guys. Just to be clear, I'm taking questions right now about daily rewards because that is what we're previewing here. There's a question about how many Fate tokens versus Destiny tokens. They are completely different, and I'll get to that in a moment. You don't get a bunch of Fate tokens to turn into a Destiny token or anything like that. They are 2 currencies because we know you like currencies and we wanted to have at least 2 more in the game as soon as possible. Systems couldn't make it today, so you just get me explaining their stuff badly. So, I hope you enjoy this a bit. Alright, getting a bunch of questions I've seen before. I'm going to skip a bit. Sorry if I'm missing your questions. You will have my full attention on the chat once we're done with the little spiel here. People ask me to ban people. Nope. What are the items? What are the items? Why is this chat so toxic? That's a great question. We'll find out. Find out soon. Alright, I think I've got some of the key questions that had happened while I was talking. I'm going to jump back and show you a little bit more of what's going on here. And especially in terms of what the actual rewards are. So again, calendar month, log in for consecutive days, claim those month stuff. You want to get to day 21. That'll get you all of the cool stuff and that special item for the month, which, in case I wasn't clear, goes away after this month, and then you can't get it anymore until maybe many months or years down the line we add it to the Dr. Fate vendor, who was standing behind me just a minute ago, and we will look at him at the very end as well. Alright, here's a quick overview of what you get. I guess I'll do a little bit of mouse over so you can see what it looks like in game, but then I'm going to read you a wonderful list, because everybody loves lists. A lot of this you have seen before, obviously. A lot of this is new with 41, or some of this is new with 41. But okay, let me jump over to my list. So here's the key buckets of stuff. And again, this can change over time, but this is what we're planning to start off with and do for a while. You can get Fate tokens and Destiny tokens, which are the new currencies, which will jump over to the vendor to look at exactly what those buy and that kind of thing at the end. You get Nth Metal for leveling artifacts. You get Source Marks for your endgame fun stuff, like mainframes and that kind of thing, or for picking up styles you missed, or for leveling as you are getting to endgame. You get Stabilizer Fragments, which turn into Stabilizers, which open time capsules. You get Catalysts for both artifacts and augments, I believe. You get Exobytes. You get Consumables, which right now is basically just the Nth Metal stuff I talked about, as well as a Compound Omega is in there, a Sodercola is in there, a couple other things like that. And Ally Favor is the last kind of bucket on that standard list. Unique to each month, again, is that special item that comes in day 21, as well as the gear. So as you can see right here, if I click on, there's a gearbox here. This is a piece of gear, not just a style. The style ACC for September is the Enhanced Fugonaut belt box, which is the enhanced version of the standard gear you get in the episode 41 that's coming out with this. In October, that will be a different style attached to the same set of gear. The gear will update similar to like the old Vault gear would update, right? The scaling gear updates to whatever level is basically setting you up for endgame, so you get those drops to push you through and then play what's latest. But the style will be different each month. Our plans right now are for the style to be new every month. New, although meaning probably enhanced version, or something like that most of the time. At some point, I think there will be absolutely new styles in here, but that's not the immediate plan. This, for example, is an absolutely new style when it launches, but it's the enhanced version, again, of the one that's in the game, so you call it what you like there. And again, those will swap over every month. So, those are the big things. I also, though, want to do the math for you, because I know everybody loves math. I love math. I especially love talking about math. I especially love talking about math when it's just, me on the screen listing things. But, you want to do it. So, the important thing to maybe step back for perspective is some member benefits have been given out to everybody, including free episodes and other things like that. So while this is a awesome, generous daily login system for everybody, the member track is super valuable. Again, 3 times more valuable, about $60 to $20 more valuable than the free track. And we want that to feel important. And we've done the math, but obviously you need to do the math yourselves to see what it is. Fate tokens are worth 2 cents. Value, right? But you get like 4,000 of them for being a free player, and about 3x that for being a member. So in total, that's about $2.80 of Fate tokens, or $8.40 or so for the members getting Fate tokens. And those add together to get your combined, if you remember. Destiny tokens are like the real good shit tokens. Fate tokens are you get a bunch of them. Destiny tokens are less. So Um, Destiny tokens cost $5, or are worth $5. Say you're not buying them; they are worth about $5, and they get the good stuff on the vendor, which grows over time. As a free player, you're gonna get 1 Destiny token a month. As a member, you're gonna get 3 on your track for a total of 4. So that's $20 um, of your value right there. Ally favor is next. Each ally favor is worth 0.04 cents. Not 2 cents. Not 0.2 cents, 0.04 cents. And there's a ton of them. Actually, that's the one that's 4,000. So you get about $1.50 worth of ally favor every month as a free player, and about $4.50 and the member track. Again, those add together to get you your total value as a member. Flawless Nth Metal, you get about $2 in the free track and about $6.50 or so in the member track. Scaling gearboxes, we basically equate to 50 cents each. So that's $4 for the free track and $8 for the member track. You'll notice with that one, not all of these are 1x to 3x. You know, the total value overall is $60 to $20, but some of these categories will make sense if we do that. For example, you basically get the whole set of gear items, which is 8 things, and that's doubled if you remember. You know, you don't probably need like 150 scaling gearboxes, right? Source marks are included. Moving on, about $1.70 and $5 for free versus member for source marks. Stabilizer fragments. This is the fragments in particular. You get about $5.60 whether you're free or member. That's the same. Why is it $5.60 and not just 5 stabilizers? I don't know. That's a question for Red 5, who's not here. But I'm sure there's a reason. I'm sure the reason is to grow how much you get over the month, actually, if you're a member or a free player. But there you go. That's how that works. You got T1 and Tier 2 ally catalysts. Oh, I forgot to mention those. Catalysts for all sorts of things. Those are about 60 cents worth if you're free for Tier 1. Actually, I'm reading this wrong. 60 cents for everybody for Tier 1, and Tier 2 is just for members. Look at about $2 there. You'll see this, obviously, in the game once it launches if you've forgotten any of this, or you rewatch. We've got the other Dynesium, Quantum Field Energy, Paradox Energy consumables that go with your artifacts and stuff. You get about $1, $1.20, and $1.20 of those, regardless of your membership status. We've got flawed MK15 exabytes and pristine MK15 exabytes. Everybody gets the flawed at about 30 cents worth, and everybody gets the pristine, members get the pristine at about $1.40. That's like 9 pristine, and that's like 3 flawed as you go. There's a Solar Color Ultimate in there, 12-pack, that's 80 cents. And there's a Compound Omega 10-pack, which is $1 just for members in there. So, if you haven't just switched the thing off at this terribly boring list, roughly adding that up, that's about $25 this time around for free players, and that's about $55 or so for members, totaling up for $81 exactly. Nailed that evenly. Thanks, Red 5. So right there. You can see we're a little bit more generous on the free and a little bit less generous on the members. That's just how the cookie crumbled this time. But that will change up based on kind of different things that go in there. And I want to point out that that extra item, the Day 21 item, which I'll show you in just a minute, is not included in any of that value stuff. So you're getting basically exclusive style, single slot style, which is priceless with everyone, but does have a bunch of value. Alright, I am actually just going to go ahead and do that and click over here and show you what that item is. So again, the special item for each month will change up depending on the month, right? So the September item is specific to September, October specific to October, and so on. I'm stalling because I'm looking for the style ID so I can actually submit it for you guys. Where did it go? Where did it go? Now I'm singing. It's not the best. You really don't want me to be singing?
It's great.
Is it? Oh, there it is. I just put
Did
it
you
down
forget
here.
I was here?
Hey, who is that? What's going on? All right. All right, here we go. I'm going to unlock my styles real quick because that's a thing you need to do in our game so that your styles will change when you change them. This character has a lot of styles. It's taken a while to load that up. While you're waiting, look at that bottom tiny bit of the screen where Oceans is just destroying the Xbox players.
Somebody asked where I am. I'm on the Xbox servers today in the Battle Zone, Metropolis Battle Zone.
Truth. All right. Here we go. So, you can see I've got this fancy helmet on, which looks a lot like my buddy's over here. My buddy Dr. Fate has a very similar helmet. It's called the Helm of Naboo's Chosen, I believe. And we're twins now. I have it in red because my colors are red. That's kind of lame, so let me go ahead and swap my colors. From this red-brown, actually. Oh no, that's not it. That's not it. Just kidding, it's this. Nearly. Nope, that's not it. That's not it.
I believe in you.
It's the last one. It's the last one. I mean, they all look black on here because colors. But there we go. It's brighter. Here's the yellow, gold. Yellow, gold. Everybody loves me picking colors on a live stream. It's basically the best. A little more gold than that, please. That's close enough. Okay. And you can see now we are buddies. Oh, that's not at all. It's not at all gold enough. All right, hang on. One more try. Anyway, this is the. I'll scooch it to the red. Don't worry.
You said you wanted to drive today, Meps.
I did because I didn't want to explain this system to you like 15 times.
Aw.
It's not art related, so. And again, you know, some people couldn't make it today. That's fine. No problem. That's fine. Alright, that's a little bit better. Anyway, Helm of Naboo's Chosen is the reward for this time out. In Octoberly different. And in all the other months will be different after that. This item, if you miss September, will eventually make it to the Dr. Fate Daily Reward vendor. Oh look! The vendor. Let's talk about that. Actually, let me check. Let me check chat for questions. I bet you guys are pretty angry with me.
Somebody said that they love you, so there's that.
Aw, thanks. I bet it wasn't sarcastic at all.
I don't think you're sarcastic. It said, "I love you, Meps."
Aw, I appreciate it. I don't know
We
if I
love
love
you, Meps.
I don't know if I can return your love, but you know.
It's okay. I love all of you,
All right.
except if you're being mean.
Again, I am taking questions about daily rewards, not just random questions. Are you able to convert fate tokens and destiny tokens? No, you cannot. They are separate. You get them and you use them as you play the game. Can you repeat the stabilizer part of the reward? Sure, I can. You get fragments directly, so depending on what fragments you have left over, that kind of thing, they will, as before, automatically turn themselves into time capsule stabilizers, hull stabilizers that open time capsules. You get as both a free player and as a member, you get the same amount of stabilizer fragments, which is a little more than 5 total stabilizers, so 16 times 5 plus a little. I was making fun of Red 5 because it's not just 5 stabilizers, which seems easy to do, but here we are. Will the full 20-day list be posted somewhere? So it's actually a full 30, 31, 28, whatever, how long your month is list, because it goes all the way to the end, even though I can't show you that right now for some reason. And that list will be available in-game as soon as the month rolls over, so look at it there. That's going to be your place of truth to go there, and I'm sure we'll be doing some teasing of what that special item is, as well as if anything changes fundamentally from month to month about what's included here. keep scrolling a little bit. Yes, so the daily rewards system does replace running the stabilizer event and running the vault on a daily basis. You don't have to do that anymore. You just have to log in, and then those rewards plus a lot more value, because $20, even if you're a free player, is a lot more value than what you're getting in the vault, are kind of combined here. Getting those rewards, those specific rewards, most of them have been actually added to this vendor, so it's just a direct go here, and it's the same thing. Some of those have been spread out throughout the rest of the game, and we'll have patch notes that spell most of that out once we get there. If you have specific questions, I might know the answer. But none of those rewards are lost to the game, even though the vault is going away, and the stabilizer system is, or the stabilizer instance is going away. Let me see.
Oh no.
Where is the helmet from? Meps is mumbling. I'm sorry for mumbling. Maybe turn your speakers up a little bit. The helmet is the special item that's special just for this month that you will get for logging in on the 21st day. On your 21st day, you log in, boom, you get to claim a helmet. Style. It's just a style. It's not a gear item. Someone called it out, but I should have called it also. There is a seal of completion here on the vendor. Actually, yep, right there. That's for a Destiny token. That's the good ones, as well as some other related stuff. I'll scroll this menu in just a little bit once I get through the questions. People have been asking for a seal of completion earnable in game, so there it is. There you go. If you remember, you get 4 Destiny tokens per month, up to 4. If you're a free player, you get 1. Just 1. Alright, scrolling for a bit, scrolling for a bit. Question about that. The Dr. Fate style, is it for all characters? It'll be a thing that is claimed from the daily rewards menu onto one character, then can be passed around, and it can be style unlocked for all of your characters. So it's still, there's an extra hurdle to go there through. It's a freestyle unlock, but it's still essentially an account bound item, or a claimable on all characters item, not even account bound. So premium players are being treated as free players now when it comes to stabilizers and so on. Yes, that's correct. We've got free people and we've got members in terms of how this whole system works. There is no in the middle freemium. Freemium? What is this person saying? Sorry, there's members, there's premium, and there's free. There's only free and member on the daily rewards track. As a free or premium member, you are getting way more value than that 1 extra stabilizer fragment per day with this entire system, so we feel like that's a trade-off for simplification that just makes a lot of sense. Related question about vault tickets, since the vault is going away. They're not claimed for loyalty points. They're going to turn into an item you open that is a loot pinata that drops stuff that would have just dropped in the vault for you. So if you have vault tickets stored up, you don't lose anything, and you don't need to worry about transferring them or doing anything. They'll just be a thing you can open once 41 rolls around. All right. Scrolling. All right, I think that's most of the critical questions. I'm surely missing stuff because chat is scrolling, but it's awkward to watch people scroll. So let's just take a look at this vendor. There are, I think, some videos out from players on the forums if you want to look at this a little more detail, and you can always hop onto the test server. This vendor is available there for you to look at. Currency isn't for you to buy stuff, but this vendor is available. You will see, this is the complete list, but that's a little frustrating because it's real long, right? So we've got them sorted out by category, as we've been doing recently. And you can see a bunch of these simplest of auras have not disappeared from the game. They're here. You can see a bunch of these new 52 style items are here that you found in Prometheum lockboxes and perhaps in the vaults. Sorry, maybe scrolling a little quickly there. Let me scroll more at once. You'll get to take a look at these styles on your own. Obviously, you can do the whole preview thing if you want to. Just like our other places in the game. Noble Warrior. We got some of our more fun items. The classic Aquaman tank top. Everybody loves that. Hoodies and stuff. And styles. Oh, there it was. I don't know why, but everybody keeps asking me about this. So there it is. Demonic Tail waist style. I mean, I do know why. It's really hard to get. But it is here in Dr. Fate's Daily Rewards. For just 100 tokens of fate. Fate tokens. So there's stuff. Alright, click over to supplies. Here's what we're looking at. There's that seal of completion. Get your compound omegas. Get a bunch of your marketplace consumables. Alright. There you go. Source marks if you need them. We got toys. These are, run the gamut, but you'll notice these first three ones are relatively exciting because they are the ones that change your movement mode, if that's a thing you want to do by equipping stuff. These have been ultra rare to get. Now they are just 300 fate tokens. Sounds good to me. And then obviously a bunch of the other toys we have from Marketplace and other places. Definitely recommend getting bouncy spheres whenever you can. And that's the list, I believe. So styles, auras and other things, consumables, and toys. And this will obviously grow over time as we add new stuff. These most important items will stick around. I was like, oh, there's the Quarks cache. Forgot about that. Everyone loves Quarks, especially working on those other vendors. We know you like vendors, so we've added another vendor for your vendor enjoyment. And that's that. That is the rewards. This, again, if anybody's joined late, is Dr. Fate's Daily Rewards UI. I'm going to click through it just again real quick. In this scenario, it's day 10 out of a 30-day month. I've logged in for 6 of those days, and maybe I want to claim this fate token on this character. Well, fate tokens are account bound, so it's a horrible example. I want to claim this Dionysium on this character. Boom, got it. Need a gear on this character. Boom, got it. I can log out and log into a different character and claim this Paradox Energy if I feel like it. Oh no, I clicked it on accident. Now it's on this character. Well, that's no problem because this is a account-bound item that you can just put in your shared bank to toss to your other characters. Want that whole day. That day looks awesome. Yep, I need the fate tokens, I need the ally favor, and I needed this shoulder pads box. So I just hit that one button, and that's fantastic. Oh, this day looks great, right? Fugonaut gloves and source marks? Oh yeah, doing it. Ooh, what do members get? Oh, they get 8 source marks instead of 2. That's a pretty nice bonus. Oh, they get 15 fate tokens instead of 5. Ooh, that's a nice bonus too. Good thing I'm a member. Yeah? Yeah? Alright. Real quick, clicking the next days, you'll be able to click through and see all the stuff in the month. This is days 8 through 14. Again, one more time. This is not specific to what day of the month you're logging in. This is specific to the day that you have logged in. This is your 8th day, specific to you. Whether it's Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, it's your 8th day, so you get to claim this. Day after that you log in, whether it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, boom, day 9. And you keep inching up. You don't miss anything by missing days here. You don't skip from day 8 to 10. You don't just go all the way straight to day 14 if it's the 14th day of the month. And you don't pass any of these unless you start running out of days for the whole month, which is, again, we want you to log in for about 20 days, and that's the values we're kind of quoting you here. And that 21st day has a special item, and then after that, you will only see fate tokens. Is it just fate? No, it's fate tokens and something else, right? Fate tokens and something else. But I can't show you because we've encountered a bug. encountered a bug right here. There's no more days in September, apparently. It's not intended, obviously. There are a bunch more days in September, but they're not there as of right now. So yeah, so that's the system. I am going to go ahead and put the spotlight over on Miss Oceans here.
On me?
Yep.
But you're doing such a good job over there.
Well, not anymore. Now it's all you. Now we're going to watch the game for a bit, but I will be now 100% focused on jumping into the Twitch chat for any questions I've missed, and somebody else talk for a while. Oceans, how's it going?
You're gonna still be talking.
Well,
answering questions, unless you're planning to type.
No, I was going to talk, but you know.
Oh.
Right.
Do you need like a break? Do you need a water break? You've been like talking a lot.
Why don't you? Gosh, it's 5:42 already. That's pretty late. I did talk for a while. I hope the folks on the forums who were upset about me saying it was only going to kick off the stream are okay with this length of time. But why don't you... Oh, who's that? Who are you fighting there, Oceans?
It's the Hydra.
Whoa. Okay. Here we go. I think I'm kind of to the latest questions. That was great. You took it away there. You said 2 words with Hydra.
It's the Hydra. I said 3.
It's the Hydra. And then you said them again.
It's the Hydra!
Ooh, is that Cerberus? I see Cerberus.
Yes.
Okay, there's a question about what happens with replay badges. That's not related at all to daily rewards. If you thought they were on there, they're not. And you don't lose anything with replay badges here. Question about the stabilizers. If I'm not wrong, this is from Arianreth. Question about the stabilizers. If I'm not wrong, we currently get a stabilizer every 3 days of running the instance, so a total of 9 or 10 per month, depending on the month. Blah blah blah. Am I misunderstanding that we are getting less stabilizers monthly under this system? Yes, you are. Looks like, well, so it depends on your access level, actually. Right now you get 6 stabilizers for running the daily instance, and right now you will then complete one about every 3 days. That's correct. So that is correct. The difference is you don't have to run the instance every day, and you get to just log in and get your stuff. You also can buy quarks if that's a thing you're after in the time capsules. Moving on. I'm just gonna check my notes here.
I thought I was going to be very clever with this avatar of tech, and it was going to drop directly on all of these people standing on this one hedge. But he, decided to go in a different direction. I'm kind of sad about it.
Oh, I have, I think I was kind of confused with stabilizers. It's 5 if you're a free player, and it's 10, it's another 5 if you are a member. From my notes, sorry about that. That probably caused unnecessary panic or angry voices in people's heads. Yeah, it's the same amount on the free track and the member track, but you get both of your members, so that's 11. Well, it says here it's $11 worth of stabilizers and a little bit of change, so that will be 11 stabilizers approximately. All right, let me keep scrolling. Oh, there's people yelling at me for showing the item, so it must not be up to date. Hang on, folks, I'm getting to you. Will the vendor items rotate, or are they fixed? All the vendor items are fixed, except for that one that's... Well, I guess that's not a vendor item. All the vendor items are fixed indefinitely until we decide to switch stuff off, I suppose. Which we may do at some point. We like to change things just for the fun of it. But what I was going to say is that claim on day 21 is different each month, and eventually those will roll onto that vendor at some point. I guess if someone in design remembers to do that. Alright, scrolling. Oceans, we're just watching an empty street right now. What are you doing?
What? I realized I didn't have a hotkey for Zeus, so I had to go copy
Now it has
his
Zeus. That's cool.
ID. Now we have Zeus.
Oh, this is an incredible question that I missed. I'm so sorry. It was in my notes and everything. Bacon Pancakes 42 says if you sub a week into the month or half into the month, you get the previous days of member rewards for the days you logged in or just for there on. You get everything. So if you decide to become a member on the 29th day you log in for the month, you get to claim all those 29 days. If it's rolled over to the next month, you're out of luck, right? But if you are a member before this current month's set of rewards rolls over, you can claim everything. And if you don't remember to, it'll automatically grant to you once you roll in the next day. So that's pretty generous because you can do the wonky start and stop your membership thing if you want to do that. But that's up to you. That's how the system works. We want you to be encouraged to, if you feel like this is a big reason why you're going to sub or not, just like you would with somebody's battle pass or something, see how far you get, and then maybe decide if you want to take the plunge. If you expect to get to day 30 and then life happens, and you only get to day 3, then no, cool. You didn't need to be a member for the month, and you can pass on that. Obviously, that's a bad idea. You should just be a member all the time and log in every day. But we understand humans sometimes have other things to do. All right. Scrolling. We've gotten a couple questions on whether or not this update is compatible with Windows 7 and now with MS-DOS. I don't have an answer for you. I don't believe anything's changed. Although if you're running this on like DOSBox or something, that's really cool. I applaud that dedication to getting that to work. That's several different ports. I see, I'm kind of catching up, but I see Carp was being wishy-washy on the do you get to claim past member rewards and will they grant when the month ends. My lead engineer confirmed to me today, finally, that is functional. That when you log in and a month has ended, even if you didn't claim everything, it'll just arrive automatically for you, so you don't have to worry about ever missing something you forgot to claim. Or forgetting to get in like the last couple days of the month or something like that to make sure you got everything. Alright, I'm just scrolling through the non-Daily Rewards questions, which we might have time for at the end here, but it looks like actually we won't because it's already late.
Yep, this will be my last phase, which I think that's fine.
What are you giving out today? Did you show rewards at all?
We're doing the quartz material because I think I haven't dropped it on the Xbox yet. So I could be wrong, but
I did not get scrolled down the latest at all because I'm seeing people asking questions that I've answered and still ask me to show things on the stream, so I'm just gonna try to scroll. Twitch is not cooperating. Good lord, Twitch. Alright, I am at the bottom again, so if I haven't answered your question, now is the time to drop it in chats. There's a question about what has changed for the members since episodes are free. That's an answer I don't have time for in the next 9 minutes, but part of that is the daily reward system that we just showed you, went through showing you, so watch the replay if you missed that at all. And the basic gist of it is everybody gets about $20 rewards for logging in for up to about the 20 days, and members get an additional 60 rewards on top of that for $80 total of stuff. of stuff every month just for logging in. We are not going to stop updating the Booster Gold shop. This isn't related to that at all. That's another fantastic vendor that we have in Vendor Universe Online. You cannot buy Destiny tokens or Fate tokens. You have to be logging in over time to rack them up. They are not something you can buy. Oh, I see now. I was pretty confused. I thought people were like, "Hey, go back to phase 1 of your little talk here," and I was pretty confused what people meant. But no, yeah, actually,
they're talking to me.
Talking to you. Yep, there was someone
I
else on
already
the screen.
did phase 1. I did phase 1 and phase 2. I'm on phase 3.
I'm going to answer this one because it's tangentially related because everybody gets these currencies confused. But there are tokens of valor, which currently in the game right now, pre-41, drop as part of out-of-relevancy rewards for anyone going back and playing content. In case anybody's forgotten, yeah, there's pretty solid out-of-relevancy rewards now, not to mention full rewards after 41 comes out. Those will still be in the game. They will be part of the rewards that come from the daily and weekly missions that ask you to run the quick play. So if you do your quick play missions regularly, you will still get those tokens of victory. Victory tokens, tokens of merit, all that feat stuff, that's kind of holdover from earlier, younger days. I do not have an episode or daily rewards release date, except we've said August, and I think to make good on that promise, we've got next week, so wink wink, we're about there. When does daily logging go live? Great question. It goes live with the launch of episode 41, wink wink, at the end of August, perhaps next week. And it'll be a little bit confusing because August can't be a full month because August is only going to have 5 to 7 or whatever days, I don't remember what the calendar looks like, left in it. So you're going to get kind of an abbreviated introduction to the daily reward system where you'll see a couple of days just until September starts, and then September 1st with the calendar month you'll see what I've been showing you today roll out into the system. And then it'll make sense as what I've been describing as far as how things ramp up over time and how there's value after about 20, 21 days and all that stuff. August will just be a quick abbreviated week or so to get us going. Okay, I see the same questions. Gonna still resist and steer mostly away from non-daily rewards questions. You guys have a lot of good questions, though. The answer to all these questions is, for the most part, the same as it was last week and last month and last year. If we haven't announced it, we haven't announced it. Will the monthly membership increase? I can see after looking at that huge value in daily rewards, $80 in value, you might think that membership cost is going up or something like that. Nope. No changes, stays exactly the same. Will past monthly rewards ever return? The special item for the month for daily rewards will eventually be available on the vendor for currency. But that is undefined and maybe not for a long time. We want you to know that you need to log in and hit that day 21. That's the way to do it. Otherwise, it's going to cost you more later, and it's going to be a while because you have to spend your currency whenever they appear. but we also don't want things to like arrive in the game and then disappear forever, because if you are the Dr. Fate person and you start playing DCO on September 2nd, that's the worst. That's the worst. Will free players also get the Dr. Fate helmet? Gosh, I thought I knew the answer to this, and now I'm afraid to answer because maybe I'm wrong. Is anybody still in chat? Charon, are you in chat? Any chance?
We're all alone. Would you like for me to message him?
Sure.
Hang on, let me put something strong out.
Okay, last attempt access LOL. Will our current lockbox style items that we have convert to new account bound versions disappear or stay the same tradable items?
Repeat the question.
The original question: do free players or only members get the Dr. Fate style item and other similar style items in the future? Nobody's watching my stream. The offenders, to your question about items changing or disappearing, nothing will disappear. The items you have won't change. I don't believe. I think you just have those items, and the identical new items will roll out separately. Definitely won't lose anything. Nothing will disappear. Don't worry.
Oh, I see that Pandaris was volunteering to come, and I missed his message.
Oh. That Pandaris.
Well, we missed that chance. We'll see if Charon is still around. Okay, he used the phrase "I think," so I'm not gonna.
Gosh. That's bad. It's probably. Oh, do I have the webpage up?
He said that Red 5 replied in chat.
Oh, well, maybe we need to scroll some more. I doubt Red 5 replied in chat because he's on vacation. You don't watch live streams and reply in chat when you're on vacation, do you? Well, you guys type too fast. I'm going to have to put slow mode on. Red 5, Red 5, Red 5, Red 5.
I wish Red 5 were in red. Oh, members. He says members.
So the special style item is only for members. You will want to sub up if you get to day 21 for that special reward. You will notice in the actual daily rewards, though, that, well, I guess I can't show you because we don't have day 21 plus to show you, but the rewards are front-loaded for both members and non-members in that first 20 days. So that's where you get your value from. And then after that is extra currency and stuff that's not as fantastic, but it's still something if you're logging in all those days. And day 21 is that special style item that you must be a member to get to claim there for free.
Does Oceans have any special styles going out for that style item in the future?
Not that I'm aware of. Is that a real question or is that an actual Oceans
That's an
question?
Oceans question.
Not that I'm aware of. Oh,
What?
that's Red 5.
I mean, I think November might be a Ocean special. I don't know. I don't know if that's actually on the calendar. Charon says, Oceans made new things. Yeah, we aren't 100% sure where that's going, but I'm hoping it's going in November. Yeah, Ocean stuff is in November. Says Red 5. Okay. Look forward to November. September, October, and November are very exciting months for me for some stuff going out. So please look forward to it.
Again, there are no changes to how membership is purchased or anything like that. This is just one, Daily Rewards is just one of the changes that is happening as part of this update to membership and with episode 41 and all that stuff. We are about out of time. I hope that that walkthrough was at least mildly entertaining and hopefully less confusing than it could have been. I'm sure it's less confusing than it could have been because Red 5 isn't here. But
he apparently wanted to be here since he's in chat.
I guess that's true. That's true.
Somebody messaged him, said you were reading numbers.
The daily vault will be gone again. The stabilizer event instance will be gone. The vault may return in some other form or fashion from time to time because it is a fan favorite and it's been with us for over 10 years. You know, it's kind of cruel to just like cancel it, you know. So, but that's not defined in any way. That's just we expect to do something fun with it in the future. Typing in caps does not make it easier to read your question. Will you be able to purchase a daily skip to receive later rewards in the month? No, we don't have any functionality for give me the days I wasn't actually here for. You need to be here for them. And since most of these are things that you'll just need, you know, ongoing, it's basically just try again next month, you know, in general. The exception being that member-only style item that comes on day 21, which will eventually be available in the vendor itself. Wow, thanks for never answering the question asked 50 times. Jesus. I am not Jesus, if you're confused about that. I don't know what your question was because I only happened to read this whiny comment and not a question from you.
Oh no.
Oh no, that's the worst. Looks like I've answered this. How will August work? August will just be a weird one-off set of days, and then everything will be normal as explained in September. Final call for questions. Final call for bosses. Final call
This
for
baby
deaths.
face is about to go down, and then that'll be the end.
Final call for
I think.
rewards. If you're on Xbox. Unused vault tickets will become loot pinatas that you just click on and get loot as if you had run the vault. So that's cool.
All right, I'm going to wait for like 20 seconds for people to come back, and then I am going to peace out.
That sounds good. Looking for one last appropriate question. I really want one more. Here's one. Nope. That's not appropriate. That's not appropriate.
What did you eat for breakfast, Maps?
Oh gosh, I skipped breakfast.
What did you eat for lunch?
A little bit angry. I had a couple of chips and salsa.
All right, all right.
Oh, here we go. Perfect. For the special movement items dropped in the vault, will there be another way to get them? Yes, if you rewatch the stream, you will see that those items are on the vendor for Dr. Fate's daily rewards, which happens to be Dr. Fate. So, there you go. It's coming for you. So, thank you for joining us. Hope that was helpful. We'll have an FAQ written up, of course, for launch. Will you please join us next time for another community live stream in about 2 weeks from now. These are bi-weekly. I believe we will be murdering more players on a different server than the one we're on now.
Yep.
And thank you, Oceans, for showing up. Thank you, people in chat. Carp, Charon, Red 5. I think you were there. We will have an Ask DCO next Friday in place of a stream. So get more questions answered there. And of course, the forums and social are always open. It's easiest to get your questions dropped in the forums to get answers, because then it's permanent instead of scrolling by in a ridiculously busy social feed. But that's the thing. So as I send you out, we're going to actually raid someone who is playing DCO. Let's see. Let's make sure they're actually, here and playing. But if you want to continue the DCO party, you should do it at this site, which is Playing DCO. So everybody, head on over to Sophie Fatal TV, and we will see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Have a good weekend.